Hold on. Let me go here. Yeah, perfect. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. Last time we picked to go with Alice into the cyan door, the cyan chromatic door, if I'm not mistaken. And now we're here, inside the next puzzle room. So let's get started. Over here we are in the crew quarters. Here's door 1 through 4. Let's go in door 1 first. Alice and Alice and Phi have gone into rooms 2 and 4. And here was the book that I saw only barely. Also, please chat in Streamlabs. I can't read all the stuff. Okay, there we go. Now I'm happy. Okay. Yes. The book that I just caught a glimpse of during last stream was Schrodinger's Cat. Let's take a look at it quickly. There's a book on top of the desk. Let me see here. It's called... How the hell do I pronounce that? It's Schrodinger's Cat. Schrodinger's Cat? There's a kitty on the cover. Isn't that just precious? Whoops, there it goes. Still can't help talking like a cat when I talk about a cat. It's a really interesting tick. Let's see what's in here. Looks like all sorts of sciencey stuff. I have no idea what any of this means. I don't think this is part of any puzzle, part of any kind of puzzle, so I'm just gonna leave it here. Hi Lawrence, welcome to the stream. So I should be able to do this fast. This is in door number... I didn't read that at all. The shape of a person is drawn on the cot. The area around the left knee seems to have been deliberately ripped. Okay, so this is room number 1, and that is a cut on the left knee, or right knee from our perspective, I guess. We can't open that locker yet. We can't use this device yet, so it's time for us to continue. So yeah, I know this puzzle room quite well because I played it 3 times so far. Twice in the demo and once in the real game. I don't think she'll mind I come in. Sigma? What are you doing in here? Just thought I'd come check up on you. Oh. Well, I haven't found anything interesting. Also, I should probably lower the volume for myself a little bit. There. That's good. There is a thing here. There's something on top of the desk. It's a little piece of metal. Right. Hey Pastel, welcome to the stream. Welcome to both of you. How are you doing? Also, this is the second room. Room number 2, and there's a cut on the left. Oh no, right arm. No, left. Of the person, at least. Fucking, I don't know. Let's just think of like how it's on the body. So, left knee, left arm. There we go. And other than that, right now there's nothing here. It took quite a bit of figuring out the first time I played it. This is quite a tricky one, actually. Definitely a tricky one to start with. You're doing great. Your notifications are finally fixed. Nice. I'm doing good too. I've been very productive lately, so I'm very happy about that. Oh, hello Sigma. I didn't find anything? Not really. Oh. By the gods, I never thought I'd see one! What? You scratch up the silver part with a coin so you can see the naughty stuff. It's the ultimate in interactive poster technology. What teenage boy doesn't dream of something like this? The excitement, the anticipation, and finally, the reveal! You look pretty excited. Of course! This chunk of metal ought to do it. A fine puzzle to start with. Yeah, I agree. Though, sadly, the first time I did it, I was like... I think it was like... No, that was the vacation in which I played 999, which was after I played the demo of VLR. So, I would have been... like 14, I think? It was pretty soon after it came out. Hold on. Virtues, last reward. Also, I saw Pastel just being uncomfortable. Yes! Fucking Sigma is a weird dude sometimes. Oh, the game is like 18 euros on 3DS. That's a good price for it, I in my opinion. Hold on. The initial release date was February 16th, 2012. So that would have been 6 years ago. So I was, right now I'm 21, so I was 15. That makes sense. It was a tricky puzzle. Damn it. It's too slippery. I think I'm going to need a coin to deal with that silver menace. Silver menace. He's really invested in that poster. There we go. Piece of metal. It's kind of cylindrical. Okay, combine, select. There we go. Now we can head out and go to room number 3. We had left knee, left arm. Let's head to number 3. Wait a minute, this key. Yes! Goodbye, handcuffs. Shouldn't have any more door problems now. Okay, so here we got a box cutter. And here we got a locker. Guess it was locked. A large roll of aluminum foil. What's this? It's all shiny. Is this aluminum foil or aluminium foil, as we call it here in the Netherlands and any other part besides fucking the USA? I'm not salty. There's so much of it though. Must be some kind of industrial sized roll. This is way more than you'd use in any normal kitchen. I wonder how much there is. Maybe if I roll it out. Here it goes. Huh? There's something printed on it. Looks like shapes and lines. Is this some kind of clue? I can't carry this around with me though. Maybe I can cut out the important parts somehow. There we go, we got 4 sheets of aluminum foil. I think we need to use this one here. TBH, my pronunciation of aluminum sounds better, like aluminium. Cool. It's also just how you write it, how you're supposed to write it, but you know, whatever. I actually don't really care. Just making sure. I don't really care about how people pronounce it. But yeah, it is a little bit weird to see like people go from like say aluminum suddenly while like dropping an entire syllable. But whatever. A desk, huh? Looks like the top is made of glass. What's the deal with this drawer though? So we put this down. All right, the aluminum foil is in place. Just gotta shut this. And now it says locker. So that's cool. So, this is just like the other ones. So, left knee, left arm, probably right foot or right knee. Okay, let's go here. All right, the aluminum foil is in place. Just gotta shut this. So that makes a couple shapes, but those shapes we can't even like see yet. So maybe it's nah. I'm not gonna remember that. Not right now. Okay. Oh, I remember why you had to remember those shapes. I remember. But I already know the order because of what I'm remembering right now. The reason why we have the shapes is because they're upside down. Oh, I spoiled the puzzle. Don't worry, you'll see it in a bit. So here's a couple of numbers. I believe pattern 1 is good. Yeah, 4985. So we go in here, 4985. There's a panel over here where you can put in the passcode. If I can just get it to work. Well, let's give it a try. I forgot. I was just reading. Ideas for what? How to use this thing? Well, of course I do.
You really think you're going to open it by just pressing random buttons?
Well, I thought maybe I'd just get lucky.
It doesn't work like that. There's no way you're going to get this thing open unless you know what to enter.
Cool. 4985. Yes. So 4, 9, 6 plus 3, 8, 6 plus 2, 5, 2 plus 3. But what if you're really lucky? Then I don't know what to tell you, mate.
Wow, good job. That was pretty impressive. There's something in here.
I find it like really difficult to replicate Alice's voice, so it just kind of defaults to random stereotypical girl voice, which is not the nicest voice, but I'm sorry. Like over pronouncing the S's, I guess. So I apologize. The cassette needs to go in our room. Maybe? Oh wait, I know. I remember. It was in room 2. But first, let's open the locker in the other room. There we go. Also. Yeah, right leg. So left knee, left arm, right leg. Or foot. Like it's like just above the foot. Whatever, I don't care. Alright, the aluminum foil is in place. Just gotta shut this. 3472. Damn it, it won't open.
Yeah, looks like it's locked. I think that thing on the door can unlock it. We just need to figure out how.
Alright, let's give this a try.
God damn it, I keep, like, forgetting what once I've read the lines. I don't think plugging in random numbers is going to be very helpful. You need to get a clue.
A clue, huh? 3472.
3, 4, 7,
2.
Whoa, good job, you opened it.
Yeah, I'm pretty great.
Looks like there's something in here.
Yes, check it out, a wallet!
You probably shouldn't get your hopes up.
Why not?
Just a feeling.
Yeah, fine, whatever. I'm not gonna let you bring me down. Let's see what's in here. What the hell?
What is it?
There's only one coin in here. It's not even real money. Just a toy coin.
See? Didn't I tell you?
Damn. Now we know what to do. Time to scratch this shit off. Yeah!
Damn, you're excited.
Hey, don't misunderstand me. I'm just really anxious to find a clue in there, aren't you?
You wanna let me do it then?
I'm sorry.
Please, just let me have this. Then get on with it.
Let's get started. So, we've got our parts, the parts that we need. The left knee, left arm, right foot, leg, bottom leg. But first, yeah! Gotta go to prairie route! This doesn't affect anything, by the way. If you get rid of just the little parts, it will automatically remove this. But yeah. Left knee is an 8. Left arm, 1. I think I may be getting the things wrong. I do remember things being kind of different, but anyways. But yeah, the thing is, when you look at the shapes here and the shapes in the other room when you place the aluminium foil, the shapes will be upside down. So the 6 will become the 9, and the 9 will become a 6, and 1 and 8 will be the same when you flip them.
Damn, I look away for a second and you scratched it all off.
Yeah. I noticed some things that might be clues, so I kept going.
You mean these marks on their arms and legs?
Yeah.
There are 4 of them. A star, a circle, a diamond, and a triangle. Hey, what are you doing? You've already scratched it all off.
No, I'm not done yet. This blue part still needs to go.
Sigma, I don't think that part's going to come off, no matter how hard you scrape.
Somebody had to tell him. Anyways, yeah. So we've got, maybe I'm just messing them, like flipping the legs, maybe. So it'll be 6, 1, 9, 8. Let's do that. This is all because my memory doesn't quite match with the number I was getting. Is it connected? Oh wait, no. Okay, let me just do this. Circle, star, diamond, triangle. Circle, star, diamond, triangle. So it's 1986 because it's upside down. Congratulations! The second passcode can be found on the left portion of the display above the phone.
Left?
One 986. And then there's 9861. There we go. Sigma, calm down, please. I think you have a bit of a delay. It's been a while since I've been there. Maybe you can choose a different quality option that will help with buffering. What the hell? It's not a phone number? It means this number has to be... Okay, but first, let's put the tape in room 2. I mean room 3. I should give that a try. Fucking putting in the cassette now. All I have to do is close the lid. Nice. Bow, 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 bow. We're getting there. Now can I call to room number 3? This appears to be an internal line button. Maybe 3 connects to room 3. Might as well try pressing it.
There is no phone number associated with this button.
What? That's weird. Why can't I call room 3? Okay, so we've got our log. No, not log. God damn it, memo. 9861. Is that it? It's not it. Okay. So 9861 will be the second passcode for this one. Oh, I need a key. Dang it. Okay. Some of the sounds for this game are pretty neat, not gonna lie. Yeah, they are. 2 must mean room 2. Maybe this will connect to Alice. Let's give it a shot.
Who is this?
Oh, hey Alice, so you're here. Also, Gooey and Chewy, welcome back to the stream. How you doing?
Sigma, is that you?
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
Room 1.
That's right next door. Why did you call me? You could just walk. Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
There's something on the display. It says 25 asterisk asterisk.
$25?
Do you think it's a clue?
Hmm.
Well, I'm going to look around this room a little more. I'll see you later.
You're fine. You've been here for a while. You're just shy. Thank you for asking. And it's all fine, dude. You don't have to talk when you don't feel like it. Also, I hate that when I click on another window, the game music stops playing. Oh, come on. I'm trying to see the viewer list. Just load it already. There we go. Finally. Okay. Unnecessarily frustrating that was. That 4 means that one connects to room 4. That's the room 5's in, right? Might as well try pressing it.
Who's this?
Just me.
Better than justice, I suppose.
Really? You can do better than that.
I'm hanging up.
Come on, wait.
What do you want? And where are you calling from?
Room 1.
Ah, guess I have some kind of internal line.
Seems like it.
So what is it you... Huh? What's this? Agricola 9-2.
I didn't know you were into German-style board game farming simulators.
Whoops, I meant asterisk.
She just weirdly, like, says the wrong words sometimes. I don't understand it. I finished the game and I still don't understand it. Anyway, 9-2. $2592. How on earth could you get those two mixed up?
That's what it says on the phone's display.
Asterisk. 9-2.
Maybe it's a clue. Anyway, I'm going to get back to searching this room. Call me if you find anything else.
I like how they just stay in rooms, like, without, like, putting anything together. Whatever. So now we have, I don't know, 2592. Ah, there we go. We got someone.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba! Congratulations!
That voice!
Looks like you found the answer. The number you just entered is the number for the phone in the third room. The buttons here on the top of the phone are just shortcuts. That means all the other phones have actual numbers too. So I guess that's not really important. Anyway, you're calling from room 3. You're calling room 3 right now.
Room 3?
That means... Since you're so clever, I'm sure you figured out by now. But yes, you're right. I'm speaking to you from a pre-recorded tape. So you can ask me all the questions you like, but I won't be able to answer them. I'm afraid this little talk is going to be a bit one-sided. And again, it's going to be very little talk because I only have one thing to tell you. Have a look at the left screen above the phone. The answer that you're looking for is hidden there. What answer, you ask?
Well, I can't
hop you with that one. Bye! Have a nice trace!
Left? 2652.
There we go.
Oh, there we are, right. Alright, there's another 4-digit number. What am I supposed to do with this? I guess I need to enter it somewhere. So, now we got this place. Locked locker. I need to find a key that will fit the keyhole.
Alright.
How do I open this business? The internal line button. The one probably means room 1. That's the room I'm in right now, so it would probably call here. Actually, that probably just wouldn't do anything. I mean, it's not like you can call yourself with only one phone. But there's no harm in trying, right? Nope, nothing. Pressing the 1 button is probably pretty pointless. How do I open this thing? This is the part where the tape goes. Looks like there's a piece of metal in there. Is this some kind of pin? It was obviously put here, so I'm guessing it's important somehow. Well, whatever it is, I can't get it out right now. I need to get that lid open. $8169. Dang it. What was it? Let's see if these do anything. Ah, that opens it up. Nice. Some kind of pin in here. Let's see. That's it. Nice. I already got that pin thing, so I can close the lid, right? So that was it. Nice. There's a keyhole on top of the panel. I think a pin or something might fit in here. Huh? What is that noise? Maybe I can type stuff in now. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so we got 2 numbers to try. 2652 and 9861. 9861. That was 1. That was the second password according to the thing. Yeah, it's blue. Yes, it opened. Star, sun. This probably opens the safe. There's a small screen inside the locker. Huh? It's locked again? The input thing is turned off too. Why'd that happen? Okay. So, now we've got 2652. No? That was not it? Okay, let's try a different one. 2592. No, don't tell me there's one we missed. 1986. Thank God. Oh my God, I was getting kind of worried. Whoa, so this number works too. The color is different though. Huh? This one's different. Sun, sun, sun. Better make sure to remember them. It looks just like the one in the Ambidex room. I wonder if I can open it the same way. Let's try entering the passcode. completed. Yes! It opened! Man, what good is a victory dance when there's no one there to see it? I'm lonely. Oh well, I'll just have to look aside. Wait a minute. If I look through the stuff in here without telling Fi and Alice, they might be suspicious later. You took something when we weren't looking. Yeah, those are two bad sides I really don't want to be on. I think I'll just go get them before I go through it. Well, that was easy enough.
Hey, what's this? Did you open this, Sigma?
Yeah, who else could have?
Why didn't you tell us sooner?
What?
Forget about it, Alice. Let's just see what's in here. What's this thing? A map. It says floor A. We can look at it more later. There's more stuff in the safe. Why don't we get all of it before we start going through it?
Good idea. Looks like we've got a card.
Whoop, make that 2 cards. This is one of those cards for the 8B rooms. See, it says Ambidex room right here. So it does.
We can use these to open the 8B rooms.
Yes.
But how are we supposed to get back there? The door to the warehouse is still locked.
I think the answer to that question is in the safe. Check out this note. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened the door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I cannot keep you from going in and out of them. Any color of bracelet can go through them, and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, I won't let you go back until you solve the puzzle. I see. So once we can get out of the crew quarters, we can head back to the warehouse. Right. Yeah, seems like it. And this key is how we're going to get out of here.
Right.
So this key will open the door at the end of the hallway.
Let's go.
Wait! What about this book on top of the safe?
Oh, it's a book about cats, but do we have time for that, right, Meow?
Meow? Meow?
Sorry, it's this sort of, I guess you could call it a tick. I've had it since I was young. I wish I was just kidding, but I can't control it. It's not dangerous though. You're perfectly fine.
Not dangerous?
Anyway, the book's called Schrodinger's Cat.
Don't you mean Schrodinger's cat?
Oh, you've heard of it?
I think it'd be harder to find someone who hasn't heard of it.
For real? Do you know what it is too, Alice?
Of course I do. I was just wondering why this book was here.
So what is Schrodinger's cat?
It's a quantum physics thought experiment. The book probably discusses the principles. The experiment talks about it in more depth. See, Erwin Rudolf Joseph Alexander Schrödinger was a scholar in theoretical physics in Austria. He was born in 1887 and...
Wait, is this going to be a long story?
Yes.
Thought so. How about we talk about it later then? I mean, we just found the key that'll get us out of here.
You do have a point there. Yes, he does. We should leave now.
All right, let's go. Room 2. Have the key, we should get going. The lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. I'm ready. Go for it.
All right then. 3, 2, 1.
You found it.
So how long did that take? Long. We've been live for... I can't see for how long we've been live. Oh, there. 45 minutes, of which, like, the first 10 were setting up. So, I went through it pretty quickly, but still it took me 35 minutes. I started on the hour, but I still had to set some things up, I believe. Oh wait, no, I had to set things up and then I had to reset the stream because quality options. So since the hour, I've been live for indeed 45 minutes. That is correct. Jesus, I thought I went through it fast, but clearly I wasn't. We made our way down the hallway. At the end waiting for us. Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
Nothing's up. We left our room and it left.
And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
There, that'll be better. All right. Hold on. Maybe this. Is the music good like this, or should I turn it up again? The sound mix is a little bit wonky for this game, it seems. Oh. No matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
That's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
It's fine like this? Nice. The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
So we found ours in the crew quarters.
Huh.
Oh, that's so. Whoops.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock, huh? Yeah, I won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left. Looks like 2 hours. 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Yes.
Yeah, looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. There are a few more rules for you. We just talked about this. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
Their mouth movements are really weird.
You mean this?
Shit. K and Sigma are the ones with the best mouth movements in the game, honestly.
The ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. One for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be?
Fuck off, Dio.
Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
Exactly.
Alright, fine.
Alright, fine.
I'm going.
I'm going. Like a spoiled little brat. Do do.
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Yep.
Just as the note said. We had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Hey, look, Grandpa! They got a poster of a lady in here! It looks like the ones you got back home!
This one's pretty hot.
Okay. Coming right out of the gate and say it. Cool.
I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
What?
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me. Unfortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that. Let's keep moving.
Whoa. Hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the nonary game, and if Quark was calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seemed to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Grandpa videos?
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh.
Don't tell him about that. They didn't know I was talking about porn when I mentioned grandpa videos. In, like, imaginary air quotations.
You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
They'll be able to find it or something. Yeah. This game likes its silly moments, ha! They're a little bit off-putting in such a series, like, it's really not the right atmosphere for it, so it feels really out of place. I'm not against it, but I'm also not quite for it. And there are some pretty, like, not right jokes in the game as well. Like, nothing, like, offensive, but like, do you really have to go there? Those kinds of jokes.
Oh, you're finally done? You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
For... Yawning? Really? You're just a computer program.
I mean, I think there's only like 2 that are really uncomfortable. The others are mostly fine.
You don't get tired.
And also, I think... no, I shouldn't say that yet. But you'll know by the end of the game.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise...
Well, do you really need me to spell it out?
Forget it.
That's a good boy.
That's a good boy. TBH, that was more like the writers didn't expect people to understand the joke, so they were like, let's explain it again, because that makes jokes funny. That could... Yeah, that makes things uncomfortable too. That makes it make a lot more sense. Like the jokes can be like really like drawn out, and that makes them most uncomfortable.
Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier.
Also, Sigma is missing from this picture. Yes, this is from his viewpoint, so we're just looking at the rest of the group who are staring at the screen. At a screen.
Namely, how do you get more BP?
We go into the AB rooms, right? Look. We've got some keys for them right here. Sigma is invisible, it's canon. Kay and Quark have 2 each, so we've all got 6 together.
But who goes
6
into what
altogether.
room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game. Just like it says on the door.
You play the Ambidex game!
Wait,
I really love this bunny. It's so silly. Like he's supposed to be really hateable, and I like him in the sense of like love to hate. But I also just genuinely I just like the voice acting. I love it.
what's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right.
Well
it can
written
also be
too.
taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
Dude, this game is like 100% well written, aside from the jokes. Sometimes. It's a game of betrayal, then.
Yes, I guess you could put it that way.
And what's the nonary game?
Oh, that refers to the whole enchilada.
The whole enchilada.
The nonary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
It's really not B.O.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, B.O.?
You arrogant little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am, so you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please?
Also, what's great to think about, this is Yukiko's voice actor. When you listen to it, you'll hear it. This is Yukiko's voice actor. So she goes from, my only characteristic is that I'm a girl, to this bunny. It's quite amazing. Also, there's some dust on the webcam.
I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside.
With Yukiko, I mean Yukiko Amagi from Persona 4.
I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Kay, Quark, and myself each gave one card to Luna, Alice, and Temioji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussions about who would go into which door, but Fi and I found ourselves heading toward the leftmost room. Looks like everybody else has gone in. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head into?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay. Sharing a room with Fi.
Ambedex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambedex game polling closes.
What? This game's got a time limit too?
Something wrong?
Wait. No, nothing. There's no one
What are
here.
you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know.
Let's get inside.
Yeah, right. See, no one's here.
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's
That
different.
screen.
Yeah. Looks like there's something on it. The Ambedex game. God damn it! I keep reading stuff wrong. The Ambedex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you've entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished.
Shit! The hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Ugh.
Hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates. That's the
AB
door to the
gates?
AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano.
Mono a womano!
Well, there are two people in each pair, aren't there?
So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess.
Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. Against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors. For example,
Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door. didn't they?
Cyan Dar.
That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas.
And it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Clevo's enemy will be Temioji.
Potassium? That's K. Why are you calling K potassium?
And B.O. and Quirk's enemy will be
Mooney!
Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
What?
And I've said it, you just keep hearing Yukiko.
Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room.
K is a symbol for potassium on the periodic table. Oh, neat. Cool. I didn't know that.
You
I
should
probably
see
have
A,
known that before,
L,
but I
and
forgot
B,
it.
Betray on it. Do you?
All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options!
Just pick one!
Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart.
Kalium in Dutch. Ah, I see. That's why I didn't know. We call it something different in altogether. Good to know. But also that explains why it starts with a K, because you're just saying it wrong. You silly Americans. No.
The plus and minus are from your point of view.
Your point of view.
So, let's say you choose ally. You'll get 2 BP.
Yes.
And so will they. And you'll all get a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
No.
We call that
The best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it?
next is what you get if you choose ally. But your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome.
Stupid jerk face.
Somebody did that to me. I'd skin them and stew them with some taters.
The original Latin word for potassium is kalium. Yeah. So the people who say potassium are saying it wrong, but whatever. Okay, kidding. Yeah.
The third choice is the
Opposite of that.
It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally.
This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome.
Serves them right.
I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about.
Nothing. Oh yeah, same. Same, Lawrence.
And finally,
By the way, in chat, Nightpod put out a message saying, tweet out the stream and call your friends over. It would be really nice if you did. I will call you out if you did it. Let me check if someone did. Guys, you didn't do it. Kidding.
the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent.
If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely zero change in BP.
Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome.
Why even bother?
As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most.
You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you?
Well, let me explain.
Exposed for not retreating. Called out. Hold on, let me check. I gotta check. You still haven't done it. Aren't you guys my friends? I'm totally messing around.
Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The 2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray.
That doesn't mean you split your points though.
You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
What? Why does it have to wait?
It'll be okay.
No, it won't!
30 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Hold on, let me quickly do something. There.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
Retweet! Hold on. I gotta check. Oh, thanks, Lawrence.
About
What are we
the
going to
AB
do?
game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. It seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
What's that?
You've never heard of it? It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate.
I like this. I've learned it in my economics class, and yeah, and also in, I don't remember, but something in my computer science study. Like, game theory has come back multiple times, and it's interesting.
Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Apple and Banana?
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another.
Right, yes. But I also got it taught in my economics class in high school.
In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? Gonna give me what I want, or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you.
The only VA you've recognized thus far. Whoops. Yeah, Sojiro Sakura. Yep.
I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
Just remember, snitches get stitches. By the way, I have got a voice role of Sojiro Sakura in a P5 fandub that so far hasn't gone anywhere. I have recorded the two first episodes of that fandom, and nothing's happened yet. But I'm Sojiro, bitches.
Yeah. What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Thanks. It was a while ago. It was like from last year, and it just kind of stopped. I don't mind. There's always new fun projects to do. If my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing for me would be to do the same. After all, he cuts a deal, and I don't. I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. Then it seems like the best choice is always go for. God damn it. Then it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting, but you're forgetting something important.
Usually those things never finish, to be fair. Which is?
Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level too. You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
It's like fan translations for games you really want to play. I was actually like interested in offering my voice for the Daigyakuten Saiban project, even though they weren't really hiring anyone, and they were constantly like, "Hey guys, wait, we don't have auditions yet. Don't worry." And like, I think a few months later, it got like shut down by Capcom. Which was sad. Yeah, they are pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. If we don't trust each other, in the long run it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
Zero, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting Zero in the AB game.
The best way to do something like a fan game, fan translation, etc., never announce it. Only release when it's 100% finished.
If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him? Just look at the point totals.
Yeah, but then you can't build any hype. But whatever.
Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so
Okay.
18 points.
Now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
The pair who pick Betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose Ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the other teams you get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4, 16 points total.
So what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to always choose Ally to get the most points. Even if one person chooses Betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits.
Yeah, but the issue is you get shut down and then you can't do anything with that hype. Basically a prisoner's dilemma. It's not quite a prisoner's dilemma, but I feel you.
But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose Betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits, not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone. And they hurt you.
Okay, I think I get it. But what you're saying is that I should pick Ally.
No. I mean the opposite.
What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is Betray.
What? Why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose Ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All 3 of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So,
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know. There's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how do you know my name?
Oh, knock it off.
Oh, hold on. Streamer mode of Discord. I have to turn that on. Imagine all the elevators not getting this prisoner's dilemma explanation and just picking something. Betray!
This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? That hardly seems normal.
Oh, come on! I could ask you the same thing!
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you I've never seen you before in my life. This argument always works, but you!
Sigma. Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Oh, Lord. What? What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw...
Saw what?
The explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa, Sigma! Calm down. What are you talking about? What is it now?
My head!
It hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to explode.
Are you alright?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Fine, I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or was it just a hallucination brought on by stress or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? It had seemed real though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the nonary game was probably getting to me more than I thought. I was tired and I was emotional. The hallucination was strange, but really it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been an hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
What the hell was that?
What? Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Makes sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally? Or betray?
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
It's completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. You still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? Zero never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on, that again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Wait, did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't.
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
Okay. This was wrong. Phi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Phi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. And you get to vote. What will we be picking? Choose 0 for ally and 1 for betray. So exclamation point, vote, and then the number. The 0 for ally, 1 for betray. If it ends up being a tie, I will choose. I see 2 votes for betray.
You guys are heartless bastards. Are you really gonna be that mean to Alice? You guys are so not nice.
Any more votes? Seems like that is gonna be it. Estelle, are you not gonna vote? It's a dog eat world. I mean dog eat dog world. Whatever. So let me quickly take a peek at the viewer list. See who is active. Once again, it's showing me an hour-old list. Come on. Okay, this is better. No one else is gonna vote? Twitch and working. Pick one.
Will you choose Twitch or working?
I'm picking betray. Kitsunebot, isn't it time to... Time remaining 1 minute. It didn't even... The timer didn't even go. There we go. Okay. Betray won with 2 votes. There we go. Okay. Guess we're picking betray.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
As fine, I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others running toward the protection, shoving and pushing to get closer. I did the right thing, right?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You were right. You were right there. You watched me choose betray.
Oh. Well, what choice did you have? That's the kind of game this is.
Yo, what's up? Siggy!
No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Give me those sweet points. See, Fi gets me.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
All right.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally.
Finally.
Let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Ooh, nice. Aw, no, Alice. Ally, betray, or attray. Gotcha.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Uh-oh. Ow. Ouch!
Huh? That was quite a smack.
What the hell is wrong with you? Don't you realize what you've done?
Of course.
We chose betray,
Hence the slaps.
right?
Come on now, I think once was enough.
1,000 times wouldn't be enough. I don't think you understand just how bad this is.
I'm sorry.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just apologize for.
And what am I supposed to do?
The fact that you're even asking that question is insane. How stupid are you?
Alice, why did you choose Ally?
Can you even hear yourself? It's almost like you're saying I'm the idiot for choosing Ally.
Yeah.
We didn't say that.
I mean, no.
Haven't you ever heard of the prisoner's dilemma? Then why, for fuck's sake, did you choose betray? We all get out of here quickest if everyone chooses Ally. Any idiot can see that. So, why did you?
I'm sorry. Really, I feel terrible. So...
Forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Phi again.
Okay then.
You'll pay for this.
Alice stormed off. She threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left. And it stabbed me right through the heart. Alice will remember that. It's not like you'll die from the... Oh, right. What I did after this was reload my save because I felt bad. You didn't feel that... you felt bad you didn't feel that any more quickly after this. Yeah. If you... I shouldn't say things. I'm just gonna let the game talk. The game does some interesting things. Two milkmen go comedy. Where the other teams seem to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose Ally.
No way I'd choose betray. Not with Clover on the other side.
Do they know Clover?
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
Oh! Do you like Clover? I love how his eyes look. That's just it's like cute and hilarious at the same time. I love it.
What? No.
No, of course
That's
not.
No.
No, that's not. No.
What is it then?
Well,
You'd have to be crazy to pick Ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
so you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
Ah, I see. Say no more.
Aw.
Didn't think it'd hurt this much.
Oh my god! Oh no, Tamioji!
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's gotta be mine.
Huh?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it.
Luna looks nice when she's happy.
We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I totally would have done that. You totally didn't push the button before me.
Exactly.
Dio, Quark, and Luna, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably by all choosing Ally. No doubt we were all wishing we'd done the same. But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room? Only Dio and Quark knew for sure.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Most likely, yes.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
Whoops.
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right, you are.
So let me just close them. I love that line. Let me just close them.
Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the moon round.
Like, the voice actor in me gets so happy when I hear like that, like, quality acting.
Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Voice is amazing. Clicked off again. Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore? Since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now,
You'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to.
it's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
The number 9 door!
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth, money and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897. Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
there's rules about who can go into these secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But, wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
No, yes! They do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, B.O. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do!
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
Ba.
That's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood.
Ooh.
Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching.
Always watching!
So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
The sound that came from my voice was a little bit more psychotic sounding than I intended, but whatever. Yeah, I still like that voice line a lot.
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round.
Oops. Oops.
I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
There. That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be 10 mealdy or less. One or the other. Or... it might be both of them.
What?
Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
Yep. You mean the needles in our bracelets are going to activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
So, Fi had been right. But how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What?
What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well...
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew, right? Right, Fido?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people, so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building, or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have a look. The color's changed, hasn't it?
It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too. It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
Okay, so Luna and I are the yellow pair. So we're gonna be pairing up with Luna. That will be nice.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta.
Are you colorblind? Maybe? Or do you not know what magenta is? Theo? Is there... Hold on, let me take a look. Theo. VLR. Color. Colorblind. No, he doesn't seem to be colorblind according to any sources. Does he just not? I think he just doesn't know the word for the color magenta, apparently. Which is odd, but whatever.
Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it. When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything! Now, with all of that explained,
I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again.
Did you really think I was gonna cry? Suckers!
Suckers!
As if I'd cry over you dummies!
What the? You fucking dick!
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching.
I'm always watching.
Maybe I'll see you again someday.
Have a nice tragedy.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
Ew. That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, it looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking, and if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, it split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout for me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete. And I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes. But it was just that one time, and she was the one who went after me. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was any reason I'd been if there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the notary game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. December 25th, 2028. Early morning, California desert. The moon was beautiful. I just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty and a bright moon cast Just calm down, read, and then talk. The parking lot was empty, and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. The last time I'd looked at the clock, and it said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. So why was I at school typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning to go on. Somehow, I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would be a good idea. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper, and emailed it to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car and stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise, like metal on metal, and fell silent. God damn it! You stupid piece of shit! I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Huh? What? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? Clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Open, goddammit! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. And that was when I saw it. Just a glimpse into the rear view mirror, but I was certain there was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Vi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity, but even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. And this is where I'm going to end it. So, thank you all so much for watching, and see you guys next time. Don't forget, tomorrow's stream at the same time, 8 p.m. Central European Time, or 11 Pacific Time, 11 in the morning. I will be doing a Pokemon Black Nuzlocke. I will continue with that. getting close to the 4th gym leader, which is probably gonna beat the shit out of my Pokemon with fucking Volt Switch, but maybe we'll make it. I'm gonna try to make it. It'll be fun. If you haven't followed the channel yet, I would. Sometimes when I'm just going through that sentence, I just completely lose like the words that should be there. If you haven't followed the channel yet, then please consider doing so. It would make me very happy, and you'll be able to know whenever I go live. Following me on Twitter and YouTube will also help with that. And also you'll be able to stay up to date with all streams that are archived. And I think that's about it. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you guys all so much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.